Good morning, friends. Today we are going to see lecture number 1 for the unit number 1, Introduction to the Automation for Automation in Production subject. So let's start the lecture. So first of all, we're going to summarize what we are going to see in this particular unit. What is automation? Why automation? Types of automation, argument for against automation, what are the different strategies for automation, what are the different types of automation, functions of manufacturing, organization and manufacturing processing in different organizations, right? Then what is automation first? That is the first title, right? Okay. Automation is a technology concerned with the application of mechanical, electronics and computer-based system to operate, control production in order to improve productivity. This technology includes different components like automation machines tools, automation assembly machines, industrial robots, automatic material handling and storage system, automated inspection systems, feedback control, and computer system for planning, data collection and decision making. So what is automation? Automation is a technology which is related to the mechanical, electronics, electrical and computer based technologies. But why these technologies being to be combined? To control the production and to increase the productivity of overall production. Okay, right? Then what is automation and why we are implementing the automation? Now there are different types of automation are available. Different types of automation like fixed automation, programmable automation and flexible automation. Now these having a different configurations of their equipment, right? Fixed automation in which the sequence of operation is fixed by the equipment, right? So different configuration of equipment is required in fixed automation, but the configuration is fixed for the particular design and the production of the product. Then it performs single type of operation having no flexibility. It performs a single type of operation. In fixed type of automation, one of the best example of the fixed type of automation is the food processing units, right? Like beverage plants, food product plants, right? Likewise. Then advantage is what? Having high production rate, but initial cost is very high. Initially, when we need to be install the equipment, it requires a high cost, but after the production starts, then the production cost will be decreases. The example is mechanized production line, the machining transfer line, or the food processing units. Then second type of automation is a programmable automation. Now what is a programmable automation? Programmable automation in which the equipment get programmed with the help of some computer technologies. In programmable automation, equipment designed with the capability to change the sequence of operation, right? In which programmable automation we can be edit the program at any time when the design change will be there, right? The operation controlled by the programs. The complete operation or the sequence of the operation is controlled by the different programs. Instruction are coded in form, right? As we know all that the programmable automation is there, right? We need to be do the programming with the help of some coded instructions or coded languages, right? Then the reprogramming can be done for new product design. The reprogramming need to be done for every new design, and that is a most disadvantageous part of the programmable automation, because in reprogramming we need to be spend more time for developing new type of program. Then initial investment, as we have seen in fixed automation, likewise the initial investment is very high, due to which it consumes the high resources like time and money. The most suitable type of that kind of programmable automation for the batch production, and the most important example of that kind of automation is numerical controlled machine tools and industrial robots. Then next type is a flexible automation. Flexible, that word explains the complete meaning of this particular automation. It having a flexibility that can, it having an extension part of the programmable automation, right? In which we can be change the programs or the design of the product very frequently, right? It's capable of producing variety of product. It is no time loss for a changeover from one design of product to another. There is no time loss in reprogramming. This system can produce various combination of products. There will be flexibility of changing the design of products. You can be manufacture number of design of batches of product in a single machine configuration of equipment. Initial investment is high, as we have seen in previous two type of automation, but in case of flexible automation, significantly investment is very high, but the product quality and product design variety will be very high. It is flexible to deal with the product design variation. Then the specific example of it is variety of the automobile production, electronics instruments. Then as you can see that on this particular diagram, the two axes we are selected over here for y-axis for the product variety, x-axis for the product quantity. When we keep all these three types of automation in this particular plot, we come to know that the fixed automation having high production quantity, but the variety of the design of product is very less, because the single configuration of the equipment is fitted over there. Then in second type of automation is the programmable automation, in which the product variety is high, but the quantity of the product is very less, because every time when we need to change the program for the new design, it is a time consuming process, and when the time get consumed, the variety of the quantity of the product get affected, right? The production quantity get affected. That's why it is the most disadvantageous part of the programmable automation. Now the extension part of the programmable automation, as we have seen, the flexible automation, which having a moderate type of product variety as well as moderate type of production quantity. So the most suitable and acceptable automation in industry, in mass production and batch production, is a flexible automation, right? Now, why automation is needed? Why we need to automate the industry? To increase the demand of productivity. Presently in cutthroat competition, production quantity, productivity is increases, right? Okay. Then the high cost of labor cost is increases. Everywhere you can see that the labor is not available having a skilled labors, right? So for the skilled labors, the cost is very high. That's why the industries are looking towards the automation is a new alternative. Then labor shortage is a big problem. As we have seen, the skilled labors are not available, and those skilled labors are available in market there. They are asking for the higher allowances and salaries. So labor shortage is the biggest problem for the industries for increasing the productivity. So industry is looking towards the automation is a new alternative in place of the labors. Now, trend of labor toward the service sector. Most of the labors which are available are looking towards the service sectors for the white collar job. Most of the labors not want to work in manufacturing industry on shop floor. So the trend of today's labor is towards the service sector, and this affects the labor requirement of the industry, which makes the industries tends towards the automation as a best alternative. Then the safety. In manufacturing industry, the safety is a major concern, due to which the most of the manpower loses their lives during performing their routine operations. So industrial equipments, automated equipment, when we replace the manpower, the industrial or automated equipment can perform their work in any type of atmosphere, in any type of hazardous atmosphere, and it ultimately saves the lives of human beings. So safety is a major concern. That's why the industry is looking towards automation as a best alternative. Then the high cost of raw material. Due to the high cost of raw material, in manual operations, the high wastage of raw material is observed. To avoid that high wastage of raw material, industry is looking towards the automation is the best alternative to save the raw material optimally and utilize it at its highest level. Then demand of high quality products. everywhere we can see the cutthroat competition of launching new products which having the high quality, and every customer who wants in affordable prices quality of the product. So that competition or that demand of the customer which increases the quality requirement in industry, and due to which the demand of high quality can be satisfied with the help of automation, because automation with the high repeatability and accuracy can be achieved for a number of products for a longer period of time. Then reduce manufacturing lead time. As we all know that the lead time is a wastage time, and the wastage time in manufacturing industry is one of the important degradation in productivity. So when we want to increase the productivity, we need to be reduce the lead time, and when we reduce the manpower from the industry, which is the major cause for the wastage time, it will increase the industry's production and productivity. The next point is reduction in process inventories. There are a number of inventories in industry like raw material, in-process material and finished products, and various tools, materials which required for the maintenance and overhauling of the machines. These inventories are available in industry in huge quantity. To manage these inventories effectively and optimally is a major concern for the industry. When the automation comes, then management information system is a very important uh, concern is the industries to manage all the resources optimally. So the automation plays very important role for planning and managing the different inventories and resources available in industry, which makes the industries profitable and which will help for industries for increasing their productivity. Then the cutthroat competition, all the points which covers that, we come to know that the cutthroat competition of launching new quality products, which will industries want to available these quality products in affordable prices to the customer, and customers are looking towards the quality products which having affordable prices with a longer life. So the cutthroat competition will be a major concern for the industries for tends towards the automation is the biggest alternative in place of humans and the conventional type of manufacturing technologies. So thank you very much for today's lecture.